Welcome back to Snackabite Vending, owned by Moses Lupescu. Today I'm going to be going over pros and cons of owning a vending machine, so stay tuned. Can you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there, go ahead and hit that like button, and go ahead and make sure that notification icon is on so that you guys can be notified whenever I do upload. Alrighty, let's get into it. So first off, I'm going to start off with the cons, and my first con is that it is a passive income side hustle up until a certain point, because after a certain point you will have so many more machines that you will need to take days or even multiple days out of the week to go and refill, check up on machines. And I'm saying this at, I would say, probably over 40 machines is whenever it doesn't become passive, or even 30. But right now, if you are a small vending owner, it is passive, but after a certain point it does not become passive anymore, just because you have to put a lot more time and effort to refilling, collecting, and maintaining. So the second con is starting a vending machine business can be expensive if you don't do it right. So most people think that you do need a new machine. If you do want, yes, you can have a new machine, but it is a lot more expensive. It could be anywhere from $1,200, $1,200, or up towards $2,000-$3,000 a machine. And so what I did whenever I started is I went on Facebook Marketplace, and I recommend, if you are willing to try this out, and buy a used vending machine first as your first machine. So what I did is I go on Marketplace and look locally and find machines that are selling in my area at a price range that I think is reasonable. I go there, I make sure they work. If not, I have a place that I send them the parts to make sure they work. So what I would say you do is go on Facebook Marketplace, look for local listings for vending machines, find one that is at a reasonable price so that you do not overpay and you can get a steal of a deal on machines. For example, I got my first soda machine, which is normally $1,200. I got it for $250. My second soda machine, I bought it for $250 again, and normally it's $1,400 brand new. My third machine was a snack machine. I bought it for $500, which was normally supposed to be $1,700 brand new. And so you could save a lot of money with this tip. So I recommend you going on Facebook Marketplace, looking for local listings that have vending machines near you that are not too far. The third con that I want to talk about is that not all locations make the same amount. So you can't really average the amount your location is going to make until you test it out for a month or two. And then after that, you'll know how much average that specific location makes. And that can be a big deal only if you do base off certain locations, because not all locations will make the same amount. Like I said, not some will make more, some will make less. Just depends on how busy, how often people buy from there. But like I said, that can be a con only if you do depend on higher locations. What also can be a hassle is repairs and maintenance on machines. You never know whenever something can break on it, like a condenser or coin mech or the bill validator. Everything could go wrong at once, so you never know really, and that can be a huge hassle. Say you are out of town or something, you can't go check up until you're back home, and so that really can become an issue. So that is why I like to do daily maintenance on my machines, just to keep them in mint condition, so that nothing can happen, and if something does happen, it is not a major issue and it is just a minor problem that is an easy fix. Alrighty, so now we're going to talk about the pros. So the first pro that I want to talk about is it can be easy cash flow. So say you are a young kid just like me and you want to make some extra side cash, but you don't really have time to go and spend time and effort on a certain activity. So what I did is I bought a vending machine and I checked it up every 2 weeks, and it was still making me profit in those 2 weeks time, every 2 weeks that I would check it. And this is a very good idea for young adults, for younger kids that want to do this, or even if you're in your 30s or 40s and just want a side hustle. I say it's a great side hustle that can make you easy cash flow if you make it that way. The second pro that I want to talk about is that you control your growth and your schedule. Say you want to grow at a certain pace and not any slower, not any faster. You are the person who controls that. You control when you buy a machine. You control whenever you put out a location. And schedule wise, you have the option to pick up and collect and refill machines whenever you want. That's all up to you. That is why I like this business model. A certain day, you can do it whenever you want and whenever you feel like it. Just make sure it's within a time frame, and don't be lazy about it. If you do what I said earlier, this plays into the third pro. Low maintenance, and it doesn't require a lot of time to do this business. So if you keep your machines in clean condition, you don't have to really worry about doing hard maintenance on them. You could just keep doing them low maintenance on them and keeping them in clean condition so that no major issues pop up. And that really helps, because then say something does pop up, you have to it's a hassle for you to go back and fix it. So that is why I like to make sure that I'm better safe than sorry, because I do not want to have to go back and fix a problem that should have never happened. A vending machine business can be a win-win for you and for whoever you place the machine at. Say you have a soda machine and you place it at a factory or a warehouse. Like me, I have one placed at a warehouse that builds pallets, and the guys really need a cold soda every now and then, and it is a win-win for the employer because they don't have to worry about the guys leaving the warehouse and going somewhere else just to get a drink. They now have it in the warehouse, and it is much easier for them to make sure that everybody's on the premises and doing their job on time. And I also have a snack machine at this location, and it is also very helpful for them because they don't have to leave to get a snack. They can just go to the machine and grab one. And it's a win-win for me because now I can place 2 machines at one location and make money out of them and keep that business owner happy. I want to wrap things up by saying that you don't have to do a vending machine business, but it was great for me trying this side hustle out. I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to continue to try and grow. And this is not a bad side hustle to start in 2022 if you are looking to start. And like I said in my last video, if you guys have any ideas for further videos, go ahead and hit me up in the comment section. Write down what you'd like me to try doing a video about. And you all have a good day, and thank you. See you next time.